Hello friends, welcome to your daily reading. It's Sunday for me here, but wherever you're at, whenever you are seeing this, I'm sure it is right for you. At least that's my hope. That you'll get the message when the time is right for you. So, let's see what message the cards have for us today. We have Justice, and then the Ace of Wands came out with the Six of Pentacles. This is the Light Seer's Tarot. So Justice, she's kind of looking at herself. And then Ace of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. Beautiful cards. I love it. It's probably half of why I got into tarot, just to see all the beautiful cards. Justice in this card talks in this deck talks about, looking into your past in an observational way, like a non-judgmental way. You want to be able to see, it says in the book for this deck, the good, the bad, and the fugly. The things that, maybe make you cringe a little bit, or the things that really make you uncomfortable about maybe how you handled things in the past, or the way that you went about things. It's all in the name of learning and growing as a person. And that's why you want to look at it non-judgmentally and, in a way that keeps you open to the lessons. Not just, ew, gosh, that was gross. Well, yeah, okay, it might have been. But what can I learn from that? What's the lesson to be learned? I can tell you, in my experience, that shift alone has been totally transformational in the last couple of years for me. So yeah, if you've never really given that any thought or haven't quite made that shift yet, try it out. It can be hugely helpful. So yeah, learning from your past in the name of growing into that newer, better person. This Ace of Wands here in this deck, coming directly from this Justice card, it's like you're wanting to strengthen your belief in yourself, or maybe you're not wanting to, but that's what you're needing to do right now. And I mean, that can be hard if what you're looking at is things that you didn't do quite right in the past, or ways that you messed up or whatever. But in looking back in that observational, non-judgmental way, you're also seeing all of the things that you did right, and you can see your strengths, and you can, probably highlight the skills that you have, the gifts and the talents that you can put to use, right? And that's always really fun. But it will also strengthen your confidence. It will strengthen the way that you see yourself overall. And it'll just help you to move forward in those ways. Now the Six of Pentacles in reverse, that's a little bit different. It points to this inability or hesitancy in seeking help. And having these two paired together, I think that it's really just trying to point it out to you, and maybe suggest it as something that's habitual throughout your life, where you're just fiercely independent to a fault, where it really ends up as like a self-sabotage kind of thing, or just keeps you from realizing your full potential. And I know that sounds funny when you're talking about this idea of letting outside things in to reach your own individual potential, but it's true. If we try to do everything and we be, what is that saying? A jack of all trades and a master of none. That's what we are. We can do everything a little bit, passingly. Yeah, we can accomplish things. But sometimes we spread ourselves too thin. Sometimes we spend just a ton of time and energy on projects because we are trying to do everything and learn everything along the way. If we devoted ourselves to the things that we are really, really good at and allowed someone else, maybe by hiring or by bartering or, trading services, it would end up that we get to not only spend that much more time doing the things that we genuinely really love doing, but everything runs more efficiently, and the end product ends up being better because you have people who are pros in their areas that are accomplishing the tasks, right? So when you're able to come together like that and you're able to accept that assistance, it really does end up it ends up better all around. I'm just going to leave it at that. I think you know what I'm saying here. So, let's see. I mean, all of that, it's a good energy to be in. It can be a little bit uncomfortable, especially while you're new to it. Accepting help when you are so fiercely independent. Okay. That was quick. That can be uncomfortable too. I get it. Been there. And still, it's something that I have to be very consciously working at. So I get it. Yes, there's discomfort. But it's a good energy all around. That's what I was saying. So let me grab that oracle card. I'll be right back. Knock, knock from the Oracle of E. This one talks about signs. That song, Signs, Everywhere a Sign, kind of popped into my head. But if you're a person that looks for signs, or even if you're not, you're being surrounded by them right now. They're all over the place, and they are just trying to point you in the right direction. So whether that be, I don't know. My brain wants to go in two different directions right now. That's not very helpful. It was trying to give me an example while it wasn't really pulling one, and then on the other part of it, it was like, it was just saying, like, this is simple, you shouldn't have to give an example. Okay, I get that. Because signs are going to be different for each person, right? It could be something, while you're doing something that maybe you're new at, or where you're having a little bit of hesitation or doubt. Sometimes you'll have something come up, like a butterfly or a dragonfly or something like that, or a ladybug, and it reminds you of a particular person, probably who has passed on. And to me, that always means like you're on the right path. It's them visiting to remind us that you're doing good. And that can just be a small source of comfort through the day, right? So keep an eye out for those kinds of signs, or, I've had much bigger in-your-face signs happen where it's like, oh yeah, duh, okay, I should definitely do that. Especially if the signs keep coming up in the same kind of manner, or just in the same realm while you're maybe doing the same kind of thing or whatever. Something will be repetitive where it catches your attention and you're like, oh, okay, I should be looking at that more. Got it. Thanks. But the whole point is pay attention and be open to those signs, because they will help guide you if you let them. Okay. Anyways, let's go ahead and end that there. That is the daily reading. I will have the mid-month readings up today. Had a little technical snafu yesterday, so I apologize for that. But we're only one day off. I think the monthly readings were like 7 days off. So, right direction. Looking at the positives. All right. Thanks again so much. I look forward to reading for you again soon. Love ya. Bye.